Hi guys, so I have things to teach you today. Now, I'm going to show you some tactic that you can use on Reddit to be able to run quickly. Now, here are my old Reddit accounts or old subreddits. So one is this Analyze Dream, and then we have this the Air Google Schumer. And if I go and have a look, so first Analyze Dream, we go to SEMrush, then I'll just pop this in. And you can see right here, even though there were some decline in the keywords and traffic, there are some keywords that's still getting traffic directly from Google. And if you have affiliate links, there could be potential you still earning passive income, just like how I get some sales in Amazon affiliates. Now, the next one is the Ergo Consumer. And if we put that again to this keyword tool, you see right here, it even increases traffic until now. And I'm selling ergonomic products right here. So it's very profitable because it's still getting organic traffic. And most of the keywords are ranking on Google right here. We've got a bunch of them. So the way it ranks long-term, because we have a long-form article here posted on Reddit. Now, there's a small problem that I wanted to share. Reddit changed their policy when doing optimization. You cannot just get API that easy, unlike before, where I used to show you that you can easily use Circuit AI Online Automation, add your Reddit token and application ID right here, which is very simple. Now, before you're able to do that, it's still passable, but you have to apply to their responsible builder policy. And once you get the approval, that's the only time you'll be able to apply the same thing as we were doing before. So as you can see, in my new Reddit account, it's not allowing me to create AP secret key and API application ID. I need to go through this new policy that they have, which if you need, you can go ahead and try. I'm going to show you an instant way to post long-form article, just like how we're doing here, in an automated way. So as you can see here, we've got the simple setup, post to WordPress, and then here in Reddit. Now, make that Com has direct integration on Reddit, where you just need to authenticate your Reddit account, and you will be able to post own form article, but there's a limit. That's why here, in the Markdown, we are limiting this to 5,300 characters because the limit is 5,500 if you're not using API, so you're only allowed to post using MakeAcon and up to 5,500 characters, but that is long enough for you to get a good ranking. And now we will have the direct link to our full WordPress. Suppose it got cut off, where it would be cut off, but you will have the link if they want to continue to the article. So that here in our WordPress, we will add all our affiliate links. We don't want to add a few lit links in our Reddit posts, otherwise you will lose your Reddit account really quick. That's why we should be very careful on that. And we are using this automation because if we don't have time, we cannot manually post to our subreddit. Well, if you have, then that's good. You can every day come in here 2 to 3 times a day and then post. But if you don't have time and you want to automate the content, then this simple automation setup is for you. Now, I'm just having it as manual input for now, but we will be changing that to the way we used to have, which is connecting it to Google Spreadsheet. So we have 1,000 or 100 the words that we can automate 2 to 3 times daily to create posts for us. To quickly show you, I'm just going to set up a new WordPress. So here, let me create a domain for this existing domain that I have set up in hosting, or so I don't need to purchase a new domain. If you have a domain name, which can sound generic, and you want to set up multiple websites on that, you can just create a domain so you don't need to purchase domain every time you need a new WordPress. And here in Hosting Earth, you have 50 instances to create WordPress websites. So sometimes you may need just one domain and then set up multiple admin, and then you can have multiple WordPress. So here, one example is over 50 that top. So let's say I'm going to set up a admin for this in the DNS record. Here, I just need to add CNAME, and the name will be, let's say, in my Reddit, I'm going to add contents to this one, Chicken Coop. So here, let me say Chicken Coop. All right, and click on Add Record. Oh, I think here you need to put the name of your had domain here and click Add Record. All right, now we have this Chicken Coop. I set up our CNAME, so your web address will be chickencoop.over50.dot, or if you have something.com, so will be chickencoop.domain.com. So that will be your new subdomain. Now going to my website list, I'm going to add a new WordPress right here. So you can just select a pre-built themes. We will do that. Here I'm going to choose this mainly. This one will display our blog post right like this. So let's choose this, and I'm not going to install any plugin for now because next. And then here, this is where I'm going to type my new domain, which is Chicken Coop. That's over 50. This one right here, and take on next. So it's going to set up our new WordPress in our domain, and we will use that clean WordPress installation to run this automation right here. So while doing that, let me set up the keywords that we will use. So let me have a Google Sheet collection. Here, just make sure to search rows. Here, in a blank Google Sheet account, we will have this as chicken coop, and we will have all our keywords here to automate and status, just like how you know it in our setup, where we always show in the channel. And we're going to grab some chicken coop keywords here, and we will create content and post it to Reddit so we get quick ranking and direct that to our fully WordPress post. And in our WordPress post, there will be the affiliate links. Now here, the status will all depending. If you don't have a keyword you can just type in Google search chicken coop like that and grab some keywords or topic from people also as section. So let me just grab these 4 sample topics and paste that here. Now let me have our sample 4 keywords. We're going to connect this chicken coop in our other mission. So I'm going to select the spreadsheet IDs. Make sure you are connected in the same Google Sheet connection as where you set up this. And as you can see, I was able to find chicken coop and can select the sheet number. So here, we're going to filter status pending, and you will just get 1 keyword. We will process 1 keyword at a time. So set up a limit right there and click on save. Now here, we're going to create our article. So I'm using Article AI Generator, which is our basic tool to create our contents. So I have set up the secret key right here, my username. Now the keyword, we will be getting that from here. So we just connect that to keywords right there. So it will be dynamic content and save that. So we just grab your credentials here in API key. You have your secret key right here and you have your username. Then up that in here in the second workflow, second module that rates the article. And then here, change your WordPress connection, which is very easy to do. So as you can see, our WordPress is set up and we have connected that to our subdomain. So what we will do now is simply install this plugin, which you can also download from Article AI. You go to single article or bulk articles, and there you can click this and just download this basic master. That's it. And once you have that, upload the plugin right here and install that, and just simply activate the plugin and you're done. Just create a new user that people set up and make that come. So I'm going to add user. So this user should be literal road. So let's say my username is James and copy this password. So we're going to add that in Make.com. So add this user. Now here, I'm going to create a new credential. I'm going to name this as chicken coop WP. Username is James and password, just like what I copy, create that. And now it's selected. Make sure you correct your WordPress theme right here, which is this one, chicken co-cut over 50 top. Most of the things here you don't need to change because they're all set up. If you need this, let me know in the comment. I'm going to export and publish this automation. So basically, the content, we will just get it from the generated article as well as the title, and we will just simply post that in our WordPress. And here in Markdown, I selected the HTML to Markdown because Reddit will accept Markdown format. And here, we will just stream the content up to 5,300 characters because this will be a long-form article and won't be posted successfully to read it if we don't do this. So we still need to train that to just 5,300. And we will have the link to our full article, which is coming from here. So this is a dynamic link. You will see that. So save this. And here, just make sure you configure the title as well coming from a generated title. And the text will be coming from the Markdown content. That's the train version of article with the link going to the full article. And make sure you subreddit. We will copy the subreddit name. And make sure we are adding the correct subreddit name here. And that's it. Save this, and we're going to mark keyword. If it's completed, we will mark this as done. So the next time we run the automation, this will grab this keyword. So I'm going to add the last step, which is the Google spreadsheet and update row. Here we're going to select the same spreadsheet, which is this chicken coop right here. And the row number that we will mark as down, we can grab that from here. And then just update the status as done. Just type the word done here in the status column and just hit save that. And we're ready to run our first automation. Let me run this. Oh, it's processing our first keyword, which is this one is cheaper to buy or build a chicken coop. So guys, sometimes when you're setting up this HTTP, when it's more than 4 seconds, here in Make.com, 40 seconds. So they updated that, gonna time out if the process not completed within 40 seconds. So the solution there, make sure here in the advanced settings, here in the time up, add the maximum number, which is 300. And in that case, it's going to run for 5 minutes. So it's going to wait for 5 minutes before it time's up. And I think that will do it. Let me run this automation again. And as you can see, all green tick. That means all our steps have been successfully executed. Now first, let's go to our subreddit. refresh this, and there you go. That's our new subreddit post. Is it cheaper to buy or build a chicken coop? So let's read that. Now, we have a chance of easily get ranking on this keyword going to Reddit because we have the long form article now posted here. So as you can see, it didn't throw an error because we have limited that to 5,300 characters, but still, look at the long post right here, and you have the link going to your WordPress post, and re-click that, and this is our new WordPress setup. So as you can see, we have the clean WordPress setup right here, and our long post or our full article is posted in our own WordPress website, where we can add all our affiliate links to make money, of course, and there you go. This is our long form. And also I showed you how you can set up simple subdomain, so you don't need to buy extra domain. Suppose you have a generic domain and you want to use that in multiple niche, like how I did to chicken coop that over 50 that top, because my main domain is just this one, and I just created new subdomain within Hostinger, and there you go. I have my U and fresh WordPress installation. So that's our first lab book, so you can just optimize this new WordPress installation to make it look pretty. And I think that's all the things I wanted to share with you guys, so you can now create a long post using Make.com, using their own Reddit module without going through the API process, and direct that to your full WordPress post. Thank you and see you in the next one.